Hi everybody, happy Monday, and it's the Cinco de Mayo, and so here in Arizona that is kind of a big deal, because we have a large Hispanic population, and maybe just also a lot of people who like the Mexican tradition and the margaritas and the food that goes with that. Um, yeah, but also happy first Monday of May. Can't believe it's May, but it is. Here in Arizona, what that means is that the cacti are looking really awesome, like the flowers. If you've never seen them, Google it. The cactus flowers in May in Arizona, it's really beautiful. It can kind of look a little desolate here, but when all that is blooming, and some cacti have these massive white flowers, and I think they only bloom one night or one day or something, and it's just beautiful. Like every year I take pictures. I'm like, probably I could just look at the pictures from last year, but every time again I take the pictures because it's just so spectacular. For those of you that are new, my name is Pauline Lucas. I'm a physical therapist, and I'm working here at the Phoenix campus. And I've been teaching these meditation classes or facilitating these meditation classes for the past, I think we have concluded it's about 14 years now. And I'm so excited that you continue to show up. And, the more people show up, the better, really. Just because the more people create a little calm in their day, the better it is. Because when we're calm, it helps us, but it helps everybody around us as well. And Lord knows we need calm in our life, right? Just being busy, but also with lots of changes that are happening around us. It's good to be able to have a calm mind and to be able to digest things and to just to basically have the tools to navigate a rapidly changing society. So that's what we're working on here with our meditation. I keep it fairly not too esoteric, I guess, but really give you tools that I hope you can, at least integrate today, like in your, just participating in this meeting, but also just integrate them in your day to day and maybe even teaching it to people around you. Just more calm is the better way to go. Nobody can make good decisions with a mind that is chaotic and frantic. So we can just live our lives better from a place of calm. And so, like I said in my email, if you're getting my emails where I'm basically letting you know what the meditation is going to be about, I've been teaching all weekend, and so I'm like, I don't feel like teaching today. I feel like meditating with you guys. So I hope you feel the same. Like, I don't want her to do a whole talk. I just want to meditate. So let's just do that. So I do start with a few little movements just to get our body calmed down in the first place, which can be really helpful, just getting the body relaxed, and then we're going right into the meditation. So let's start by just rolling the shoulders up and back and down. And if you want to do something completely different, I'd say go for it. Do whatever you need to be doing. This is what would feel good to me right now. So up, back, and down. Just rolling those shoulders. You can close your eyes and I'll tell you exactly what to do. None of this is hard. And I invite you to just take some long breaths. Ideally in through your nose. And if you have a lot of tension, it might be out through your mouth, like with a sigh. Or otherwise just calmly out of your nose. Last one, and then dropping those shoulders down away from the ears. And then slowly dropping the head sideways, the right ear towards the right shoulder without any effort. Just gently dropping the head. Staying there for a breath, and then gently lifting the head up. And then move it to the other side. You might feel that one side is a little easier than the other. Just letting go. A lot of us carry much tension in our neck muscles, so it's good to just really gently stretch them. Let's go back to the first side again. Right ear towards right shoulder. Shoulders are relaxing down away from the ears. And then, keeping your head in this position, start twisting to where the chin is starting to move towards the collarbone. So you have a little bit of a turn of the neck. And then slowly roll to the center, chin towards your breastbone. And then lift your head back up to the center and just feel how that felt. And then to your left side, ear towards shoulder. letting the right shoulder drop down. And then start rotating the neck so the chin moves towards the collarbone. And then slowly moving the chin towards the breastbone in the center. Feeling maybe a nice stretch in the back of the neck. Shoulders relaxed. And then start lifting the head up, facing straight forward. Now, you might open your eyes a little bit, but now use your fingertips as if you're in the shower washing your hair. Only you're not rubbing over your hair, but just kind of squeezing, just kind of massaging the skin. Can you move the skin of your scalp over the bone? Mine is a little tight, apparently, according to my hairstylist. I don't really compare it with other people, so who knows? So just moving it. So moving the skin over the scalp. So moving along the top of the head, and then maybe going to the back of the head. And for those of you that are watching, I'm going to turn around so you can see what I'm doing. I'm plugged into a bunch of devices. I hope I don't get tangled up here. Put your hands in the back where the neck turns into the skull, and just massage that like in circles, just moving the skin there a few times in a circle. Then push your head back into those fingertips. Hold that for a few moments. And then release, moving the chin to the chest, and just gently stretch the back of your neck. Keep it gentle. And then you do that again. So move the fingers in circles. It's where the muscles attach from our neck, they attach to our skull, and those can be tender. So massaging it in circles. Now push your neck back, your head back into those fingertips. And then drop your chin down, gently stretching the back of the neck. Let's do it one more time. So circles, I don't care which way you go. Outward, inward, both the same way or opposite. Doesn't matter at all. And now again, push. And then drop it back down. And back to the center. Take your hands down, just shake them out. Especially if you've been typing, maybe making, open and close your fingers. Circle your wrists. If there's anything else you need to stretch before we actually close our eyes and sit still, then do that. And find a comfortable position, nice and upright. If you happen to lie down, you could do that too, but you might fall asleep. Might have your hands on top of each other, like cupping each other, or separate, palms up or down, on your lap, kind of where your legs meet your pelvis. And then just notice, find that comfortable position. Shoulders drop away from your ears. And the eyes can close, or just gazing down with an unfocused gaze. I like to close my eyes and tune everything out. And to start by taking 3 calm breaths in and out through the nose, if that's available to you. And after your 3rd breath, just allow your breath to resume its natural pace. Feeling how effortlessly your breathing is, just moving in and out of your body, really without you having to think about it, it just happens. Take a moment to simply observe that miracle. The miracle of breathing. You can tune into the subtleties of the breath. You can notice the temperature difference in the nostrils between your in-breath and your out-breath. It's a little cooler typically when we're breathing in, and a little warmer and more moist when we're breathing out. Keeping your focus really easy and light, as easy as it is for my voice to come into your ears. That's how light your attention should be on all these suggestions that I'm making. You could potentially feel whether there's more air moving in and out of the left versus the right nostril. Notice which one, or maybe they're equal. Doesn't matter, just notice. And apparently this changes with the times of the day, is what I learned. It tells us something about which part of our nervous system is more dominant. The active part or the more relaxed part. And then when we move a little bit further down, can you feel how the body is expanding on the in-breath and then recoiling or maybe even contracting a bit on the out-breath? Notice the movements that are happening in the torso as a result of breathing. Again, without you trying to make anything happen, you're just literally just observing how the breath is just effortlessly, independently moving in and out of the body. Do you feel more in your chest or in your belly or your back? Does it feel more pronounced in the left side of the body or the right side? So again, we're not trying to make anything happening, we're simply observing. And there's absolutely no right and no wrong here. Just noticing. You might notice it now and then. You take a deeper breath. And now and then it's just a really shallow breath. Or perhaps you notice that you're even not breathing for a few seconds, which it's all fine. The body knows what it's doing. Also notice if your mind starts wandering a bit. The mind sometimes decides that this is not the most interesting thing to do, to notice the breath. When I could be planning, when I could be reminiscing on the past, or like have all kinds of opinions about this. Completely natural. But notice that if the mind starts taking off and doing other things. And at that time, can you really gently just redirect the mind back to the breath? It's kind of like this is truly a training, a focused training. But the only thing is we do it super gentle, with a lot of kindness to ourselves. We have kind of trained our mind to be all over the place and to, solve our problems and plan ahead. And now we're telling the mind, actually, let's just be present. Just notice something so subtle as the breath. And in the beginning, the mind might just rebel a little bit. So be okay with that and just bring it back kindly. Now, where else might you feel the breath, the result, the movement of the breath? Maybe in your shoulders, maybe in your pelvis, maybe in your legs. Just notice that for yourself. Scan your body a bit for the real subtle changes that happen in the body with our breathing. Maybe you even have a sense of the whole body breathing. And the breath can be really quiet to where you don't even hear it yourself. As we're sitting really still, we don't need a ton of air. So no need for any particular breathing technique, just natural. You might notice that the in-breath seems like a little more active than the out-breath. Just notice that for yourself, if that's true for you as well. And if that's true for you as well, can you feel, or can you even try or notice how you could relax your body a little more with an out-breath? So as you scan your body briefly, is there a particular area of tension? Or just an area where you feel like you could let go just a little more? Perhaps in your face, or your neck and shoulders, or your stomach, or anywhere else. And notice what happens on the next few times you're breathing out, if you can also let go of some of that tension, if you can bring a little more ease into the area. If there's not one particular area, you could even have the intention of just letting the whole body soften just a little more. Allowing yourself to just soften a little bit more into the support of your chair. Nothing to do, nothing to solve or accomplish. Simply being present with ourselves, which is a beautiful gift we can give ourselves. Gift of presence, gift of awareness. And the reason using the breath as our focal point during the meditation is so powerful is that it's always with us. We don't need an app or a device or anything in particular. Just noticing the breath. Allowing the breath to help us let go of any unnecessary tension, any unnecessary restlessness. Just feeling the ease that is always there. And stay like this for just a little longer. Can continue to just feel the sensations of the breath moving in and out. If you want to introduce a mantra for the next few minutes, if you have a mantra, you can use that. If you don't, perhaps on the in-breath you mentally say in, and on the out-breath you mentally say out. Or if you prefer to use a more Sanskrit type of mantra, you could say mentally hum on the in-breath and saw on the out-breath, which is like sounds that are mimicking the sound of the in-breath and the sound of the out-breath. With the breath staying super calm and easy. And just to help you stay focused, that's where the mantra comes in. It's just a tool to keep our focus in the present moment. Where else can you relax even further as I am keeping track of the time for you? And when you feel ready, you can release your focus on the breath and the mantra and simply sit and just allow your mind to go where it wants to go and observe where the mind is wanting to go. Just notice. It might be a sound, a feeling, a thought. Just observe that, the movements of the mind. And then become aware of your fingers and just bring a little movement in your fingers. Just gently moving them, straightening, bending. And some movement in your toes. And maybe take a deeper breath in and out. And then bring your hands together and rub them until they feel nice and warm. Once they feel nice and warm, place one hand over the center of your chest and the other hand on top. Allow the warmth of your hands to penetrate your chest, your heart. And then imagine sharing the peace that you feel right now with someone around you who is in need of a little extra peace, or a group of people. Could also be four-legged friends or two winged friends. And then placing your hands together at the center of your chest and bowing to yourself if you like, just honoring yourself for showing up for a moment of mindfulness and calm. And when you feel ready, you can lift your gaze and look at the photos and the names on the screen, and just sending a little greeting, a little love, a little energy, a little peace to each and every one that's participating with us. Namaste.